So folks, I'm at Lake Kurwongbah, and all the reports have been is that the fishing is really tough. And I would definitely say up until now, I would have totally agree with the reports. But there's my first bite for the morning, and a bit like last time, it's a good one. Come into this net, please. Come on. Oh, wow, that's a thumping fish. So g'day folks, welcome to another PTP fishing, and as I just said, I'm at Lake Kurwongbah. I needed to get out for a fish. I just was itching to get on the water, and this morning, as you can most probably tell, conditions are absolutely magnificent, but reports have been poor. Everybody I've spoken to about all of the local lakes, to be brutally honest, they've all said the same thing, that the fishing is really, really tough. I've been on the water for about an hour and a half, and this is my first bite. Cracking fish, absolutely cracking fish. So hopefully I've just found a little area that's holding some fish. You just never know what you're going to get. But I'm at Lake Kurwongbah, it's one of my favourite places to fish. Welcome to another PTP fishing. It is a nice way to start. Right on 40 centimetres. Thanks for coming. Go on. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where'd you go? I thought I might have been onto something there, but no sooner had I had a bite, it all just disappeared. Oh, that's not good. Untangle yourself, thank you. Finally one committed. Oh, look at him go. You don't need to have thousands of bites, you just need them to hit like that one did. Oh, look at him. Oh. Oh, wow, that is another lovely, lovely, lovely fish. Wow, look at that. Even he's hooked funny. Oh, no, he's not. Corner of the jaw. Wowzers. There's fish number 2. And that's bigger than fish number 1 was. Just found a little area where I'm just getting bites, and certainly today I would be crazy to paddle away from where I'm getting bites. So just persisted in the area, and again that's definitely another 40 plus centimetre fish. Yeah, stoked. See if I can get a few more. Pop a tag in this guy and I'll let him go. So there he is, 43.5 centimetres. Lovely, lovely fish. See you later, buddy. Gone. Okay, can I find another one in here? Quality fish, quality fish. there's one. God, that was a subtle bite. Don't think this is anywhere near the size of the previous two. Says Peter when he's being turned around by the fish. Don't think he's as small as I thought. Oh, bull dust. Just shows you, I reckon, that weird bite. He was most probably hooked on the back hook, and you just don't get the same hook up on the back hook as you do the front. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Oh, that's a better bite. Wow, I have found some fish. Yeah. Oh, I see, and there you go. So he's only hooked on the tail hook too. Yeah, they're just nibbling at it. Come in this net. Thank you. So I wanted to show you that this fish was hooked on the tail hook, but he was just kicking around too much, so didn't want to hurt the fish too much. But 36 centimetres, so not a bad fish. Gone. I think there are a few more fish back there. I'm definitely going to try and take advantage of the fish that I've found, so let's see how that goes. It's always a very cool thing when you find a group of fish that are keen to chew. The hard part is trying to stay on top of those fish and in the area that they are. We've got such a wonderful day today. Yeah, I can really sort of sit here and pinpoint where those fish were and hopefully catch a few more of them. That should go through the right area. Ooh, there was the touch. Didn't want to eat it properly. Caught a few of their mates now, and the one thing about losing that fish as well is sometimes the fish that you lose go and tell their friends that something's wrong. Hopefully that's not the case now. Oh, there's definitely some fish here. Come on, fishies, hit it properly. But yeah, those last two definitely were hooked on the rear hook, which sort of means that the fish are just picking at the back of the lure, which isn't always ideal. At least I'm getting bites. Because you would almost think that Kurwongbah had no fish in it at all, the way I started this morning, but oh. Yes, they're playing with their food is all I can say. Playing with their food. We'll give one more cast up there and then we'll reposition ourselves, I think, because right now I'm most probably sitting on top of the fish rather than casting to them, so that's not ideal. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely playing with their food. There we go. Oh, look at that. He's putting a bend in the old fishing rod. It's gone straight under the kayak. You stay on. Where are we? Oh, wow. And again, he's on that tail hook, so come on. He's on that tail hook once again. Oh. Wow. See? And that lure's just come off. Just like that. Playing with their food. It's really interesting. I never really noticed so much before with the fish hitting that tail hook, how different the bite feels through the fishing rod. like it's not the whack that you would expect. It's just sort of all of a sudden you've got solid weight. There's no question with the back hook is you've got to keep pressure on the fish too. As soon as you give them any slack, they somehow find a way to get off. Interesting though, no bites now. I may have overstayed my welcome. No, not quite. Again, that's that same sort of bite. That nibble at the back of the lure. Don't think this is as big a fish as the last, or as these 40s have been, but God, they're having a crack once they get near the kayak though. Oh, he says, I want out of here. Oh, wow, look at that fish. And again, he's well and truly only caught on that tail hook. Hopefully the camera can pick that up, but again, another beautiful fish, and I thought it was a smaller fish, but as you can see there, tail hook right in the top lip. Tentative sort of bite, strange bite to be brutally honest, but cracker of a fish, absolute cracker of a fish. I don't want to keep him out of the water for too long. It's pretty warm this morning. Get the hooks out, tag, let him go. Just come prospecting along that same edge where I was getting all those bites, just to see, because those fish were just not wanting to play the game anymore. And not surprisingly, I guess, I found another fish. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, God, these fish are all solid fish. Tell you what though, this guy's hit it much better than the last few. Front hook in the net. Another cracking fish, but there's the difference. On that front hook, beautiful fish, and as soon as I got him in the net, he kicked and busted the fishing line as well. So I'm going to have to retie that knot, but that'll be another 40 centimetre bass. Haven't caught massive amounts of fish, but boy oh boy, the quality continues to be good, exactly like the last video. Anyway, get a tag in this guy, let him go. So there that fish is, 42.5 centimetres. See ya. So I really feel like I need to show you this lure now. So that's that Atomic Vibe 60 that I've been using and did so well on in the last video here at Kurwongbah. I had a much brighter colour on to begin with, but when I wasn't getting any bites, I changed to something a little bit more natural. As you've seen, it's doing the trick. Even if they're only tapping at the tail end of it, I'm getting bites. And in the end, when we go fishing, that's what we're here to do, is get bites and hopefully convert some of those bites into fish. Anyway, better get back at those fish. This wind is blowing me a long way away from where they were. With the breeze, it's just that little bit harder to see where that weed edge is, but oh. Wow. That was literally right at the kayak. The leader knot was starting to come through the guides already. So I just reiterate what I was trying to say there before is I've been just going along trying to find the weed edge, and you can most probably see it, the slightly less windier water is where the edge is, but I don't want to sit right on the edge because the fish are actually sitting out wide of the edge. Come on. And yeah, I don't want to spook them too much, and wowee, that's another solid one. There you go. I would say another 40 centimetre bass, tail hook. Like I said, the fish they're biting, but they're not 100% on the chew is the best way to explain it. Sound like a broken record, don't I? Anyway, another lovely fish. I'm having fun. No wonder I like fishing Kurwongbah so much. Fish of the day so far. He's curled his tail, doesn't matter. 44 centimetres. Alrighty, it would be nice if there was another little group of fish just here. Mind you, I've given them a fair old rest. It took me a little while to get my lure untangled out of my net, but go away. Oh, that was so there are some fish in this little area here. The key's going to be whether I can keep them biting for a little while to show you, or whether they get a little tentative like the last lot did. Oh, there he is. That one wasn't tentative. Oh. I'll tell you what, the old fishing session where there was one point where I was actually contemplating, would I get a bite today? It's a distant memory now, isn't it? Oh, look at this fish. You see what I mean by a tentative bite? Oh, he's once again hooked on that tail hook. It's definitely been an interesting session so far. So the 40... Oh, wasn't the prettiest release, was it? Oh, wow. I don't think they're in the same numbers that they were before, but there's definitely some fish sitting here. Oh, wow. And that is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. There he is again. Oh, listen to that line trying to come off the reel. Oh. Oh. Strong fish, the old bass. Look at the boils. And yet again, on that tail hook. You stay on, please. Right. There he is. This is getting silly now. Alright, I think it might be time to move on here as well. I think the old fish are a little wary. There's no question they're still here, just not super keen anymore. I don't know if you heard that, but that was just the line started peeling off. That wasn't really a hit as such. Oh, look at the quality of these fish. The quality of these fish is as good as I've ever done here at Kurwongbah. Look at that fish. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, but I don't want to go all the way over there if I can avoid it. Beautiful fish. Just another quality fish, and as good a fish as any to finish this PTP fishing on. So I came with a specific plan in mind this morning, which was to not fish any of the areas on my way up to where I'm fishing now, and just really take advantage of the weather window I had this morning and see if I could find these fish. And I must admit, to begin with, I didn't think I was going to do that, but I found, as you've seen, a really nice patch of fish. They're all in a similar zone and a similar depth of water, and the lipless crankbaits have been a great way of finding them. So the wind is about to pick up. It's going to be a paddle against the wind on the way back. So this session is done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, help me grow the channel. I'll catch you next time from PTP Fishing. So see ya. Cracking lures, these things. Working a treat. See ya. Absolutely spoiled. 42 centimetres. See you later. See you later. I thought I had weed, stopped to shake it off, and when I stopped, this bass said, "Wee, come here." I love fishing. Can you tell I love fishing?